What's up everybody, this is Ven bringing you another amazing, spectacular LEGO set review. Thank you again LEGO for sending us this new LEGO Jurassic World set. We're taking a look at set number 76951, Pyroraptor and Dilophosaurus Transport, sporting about 254 pieces, 3 minifigures, and 2 dino figures, one of them being the brand new Pyroraptor, exclusive to this set, making its first appearance in the Jurassic World Dominion movie. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of this set and what brings it up to that $39.99 price point, let's take a look at the build and get into some of the play features while we're at it. Now, of course, as every building journey begins, we gotta take a look at the box, see what kind of details they put on here. We got Pyroraptor artwork, some information, a look at the minifigures. Okay, that's pretty much that. Let's get to cracking this baby open. Oh man, just listen to that. No sound is more satisfying to the ears than opening up a brand new set. Kicking things off with the first bag, this will pretty much get us started on the new Jeep that we have in this build. We also get our guard minifigure and our dino figures out of the way here. They do look neat, but we'll take a closer look at them later. Now the Jeep in this set is definitely more intricate than the other $39 set that we have from the Jurassic World wave. I would say it's a bit more challenging, but still on the simplistic side. It comes together quite fast and easily. And really this is all you're going to be building until you get to the last bag, bag 3, which contains all the parts to build the little trap carriage thing that goes behind the vehicle. And once that's out of the way, the build is complete. So what do we think of it? Let's go ahead and dive in. Now this set is pretty similar to the Triceratops set I had just reviewed a bit ago, and that it's pretty simple and easy to put together. I do think I like the build of this vehicle more than the one found in that Triceratops set. I will say this Jeep-like vehicle is pretty nice looking. I love all the details. It was very satisfying to put together. However, it is a bit limited on functionality. There's not a whole lot that you can do with it aside from roll it around, and well, you could store this antenna thingy in the back of it. So needless to say, there's no exclusive features here aside from being able to connect to this carriage trap dinosaur holder thing. I'm just gonna be making up names for this the entire video. But this in of itself is pretty fun to play around with. It's easy to imagine our minifig characters going out dinosaur hunting, trying to capture either the Pyroraptor or the Dilophosaurus and roll them away to safety. I wonder if anything like this will happen in the movie. Probably not. I imagine lots of more screaming and running away from the dinosaurs than the other way around. But admittedly, it is cool to see that our characters are much more equipped here to deal with dinosaurs than they probably are in the movie. So I'm starting to see a trend here when it comes to the Jurassic World sets. It seems like every one of them kind of relies on some sort of vehicle being the main focus of the set. You know, just something rolling on wheels plus a dinosaur equals Jurassic World or Jurassic Park set. Now in this set, it's no exception. I mean, anything that rolls on wheels is pretty fun. So, you know, it's fun rolling this thing around and seeing the little carriage following along. I definitely had fun mostly with the build, but I do see some nice play potential afterward. Not as much as the Triceratops set, simply because there's no distinctive features or interactive features, I should say. With that Triceratops set, you had that thing where you had the dinosaur that could hit the truck and then the hood of the truck like pops off or whatever, and then here you don't really have that. You just have this to kind of play around with. It doesn't have an automatic feature. You have to manually bring those parts down and put them back up, and that's kind of it. Now honestly, and I suppose obviously, my most favorite part of this set are the figures. I love the new Ellie Sattler. I love Ian Malcolm as a character, so seeing this new iteration of him is pretty nice. It's nice to see Ellie Sattler and Ian Malcolm make a comeback in the new movie, as those are characters I'm most familiar with from the original Jurassic Park movies, so it's especially nice to get new iterations of these characters in minifigure form. Now let's start talking about the dinosaur figures here, because the dino figures are very neat. The Pyroraptor itself is especially interesting since we've never gotten this type of dinosaur before in any other set. This is a brand new mold. We have seen the Dilophosaurus. Now this one is a bit different than the ones we've seen, and I'll get into that in a bit. but I just think it's awesome to finally have a feathered raptor figure. When I first saw it in the trailer for Jurassic World Dominion, I was really hoping they'd make a Lego figure for it, and well, they did. And it looks great. The way that the color blends on the tail and on the feather parts of the arms, the patterning all over, it's definitely up there as one of my favorite dinosaur figures. Then there's the Dilophosaurus figure, which is not bad. I do actually really like it. I am especially a fan of the new scale for this Dilophosaurus figure. I believe with the older ones it was much bigger. And I know technically this isn't the first time we've gotten the Dilophosaurus at this scale. We have seen this exact figure before. I do like it because it's the first time I've acquired this figure personally, but at the same time it would have been nice if it had a different coloration of some sort to keep it more distinct from the same figure that we literally had in a completely different set. But it is nice, and I really like the bendy tail it has. Now, since we have a new raptor figure to play around with, I thought it was only fitting to make some comparisons to other raptor figures we've gotten before. So here he is next to a velociraptor. Note the size difference. I do wonder if we will see a newer velociraptor at the smaller scale. I think that would actually look pretty nice. But that's not all, we also have it next to an older X-Pod brick-built raptor and these two raptors from the Dino Attack line, just cause, you know, it's fun to see how far we've come along in the evolution of the Lego Raptor, I suppose. Now that we've gone over the whole set in detail, let me tell you guys about my final thoughts. $39.99 is a bit much, I think, considering it is such a small set overall. The one vehicle and the 5 figures, I don't know. I can see how it would equate to that amount in a way, but it just doesn't feel like a $40 set. I think for collectors, you might appreciate this a bit more than the other set that's priced at $39. Simply because that Pyroraptor is again exclusive to this set, and you really, that's where most of your budget is going towards. That $39 is mostly going towards getting this guy. And I suppose the new Ian Malcolm and Ellie Sattler figures, but I have a feeling they're gonna pop up in another set as well. Not sure yet, I haven't seen every single one of them at this point, but I wouldn't doubt it if they were featured in another set. If they weren't though, then you get extra value out of that. And that's pretty much it for me. I got no other thoughts on this set. What do you guys think? Do you like this set? Do you think the figures are cool? What do you think of the Pyroraptor? Anything you want to comment, feel free to comment down below. And of course, if you like this video and you want to see more just like it, feel free to keep up with us, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, do whatever it takes to keep up. And if you want to continue the discussion, go to board.ttvchannel.com. We have a whole bunch of message boards that you can post on, share your own creations, share your thoughts, share whatever you like. That's pretty much it for today, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.